It is like so windy and about to pour. Look at my hair. Good morning, Hot Tots, and welcome back to my channel. So as you saw, I went and headed to Target this morning because I needed some stuff for some low carb day coffees. I went ahead and grabbed some medium roast Starbucks coffee just because I love it so much. And then I got some heavy whipping cream, some almond coconut creamer, French vanilla, which this is 0 grams of carbs for a tablespoon, some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I got some Cool Whip. They didn't have light, so I got the regular. This is really low on carbs as well. And then I went ahead and grabbed cookie dough for my carb days because you guys know I like to put those in here for like an ice cream mixture. I wanted to try some keto bread that Target had. So they did have this. It's 4 grams of net carbs per slice. So I just thought if I'm like dying for a piece of bread with my breakfast or like in a sandwich or something, I could cut it in half, use 1 piece or use 2 pieces if I'm feeling risky. I had to get more makeup remover, and then remember those green shorts I wore to that baby shower? I love them. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to get the other color. So I got the tan color and the blue color. I'll link them down below. This is like a navy. And then I got another pair of my favorite black jeans from Wild Fable. These are size 10. Just because I love them so much and mine are kind of breaking apart. So I went ahead and grabbed a pair of those. So that's what I got, $102 later, but it was a good little haul. Now I'm gonna make my coffee. We're doing our low carb day today, guys. Well, let's see how it goes. I was going to lay out today, but that's a big no. Before I make my coffee, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I got from the grocery store the other day to like prepare for my low carb hike, like my next week basically. So I'm gonna inject that here and then we'll go back to making my coffee. Here's what I got. I got 3 of these Greek yogurts. These aren't super good with carbs, but these could be for my other days. They're 9 grams. I just love these for desserts. Remember, I did also get stuff for the time that I'm not doing low carb days. But this is for my low carb days desserts. I did get some cookie dough Rebel ice cream, which I've never tried, and mint chip. So I'll try these and get back to you. It's 4 grams net carbs per pint and same 5 grams net carbs per pint, which is awesome. 220 calories for 2/3 of a cup, but it's just nice because I'll be able to have a little bit of ice cream. Same thing with these. These are 350 calories for 1 sandwich, which is really high, but they're carbs. It's 5 grams net carbs per sandwich. Anyways, so I got those 5 grams net carbs per sandwich. I got these Carb Smart 5 grams net carbs, Carb Smart bars, 150 calories. And it looks like 11 grams of carbs, but then it has fiber and sugar alcohol. So you minus that, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, those are like the desserts I grabbed. I got some eggs, some strawberries, asparagus, grapes, some Rayo's homemade marinara, which I can make some homemade marinara. This is total carbs 6 grams, but then with the fiber taken out, it's only 5 grams per thing. So I'll just kind of see what I do with that. I figured I can make that with some meatballs one day or also with my zucchini lasagna situation. And then I got some peppers for my eggs in the morning. This is for a This is for a higher carb day. I just really wanted some pizza. And I was like, you know what? Now with calories, I can just get whatever type of frozen pizza. Radishes, black beans for my summer salad I love, zucchinis, cucumbers, avocado. I got the really huge avocados because at my store, you guys, the small regular size avocados were all disgusting. So didn't get any of those. Got some turkey and then some deli turkey as well. This one is for Ollie. Ollie likes this brand. Anyways. Some lettuce, some spinach, some tomatoes, some ricotta cheese, mozzarella cheese, parm crisps, chipotle pepper. These are almonds for a snack for when I'm doing low carb. Some of the Laughing Cow cheese, some Parmesan cheese. These are for when I get to eat my salad, my summer salad on my higher carb days. Feta cheese for the summer salad, some cream cheese because I was out. These I just picked up because they were on sale and they are really low in carbs or 0. So it's just cheese roll-ups, salami with provolone, some poppables, some apples, and then some chicken breasts. This is just the Canadian bacon. I wanted to add this into my breakfast muffins or whatever. It's only 1 gram of carbs for like 3 of them. And then I got a rotisserie chicken because you guys know I love that. So this is what I have. I'm trying to figure out, exactly what I want for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day and snacks. Anywho, we're still getting used to this. Please comment down below your favorite low carb recipe, your favorite low carb snack. Let me know, because for my low carb days, it is a learning curve for me and I need to learn what I can eat and what I can cook. But I also need some like frozen items, some things that are easy peasy, you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna wanna cook every single day all the time. Oh, and I did get some light Cool Whip. I know you can put this with like the pudding packets, so I might do that too. I might do this more often than I buy this other stuff because I do love this and it's so much cheaper. But I just wanted to try all these other desserts too. I forgot my door to my freezer didn't close correctly last night. I think that's the issue. I have to have them come fix my fridge anyways, because whenever I make ice, it leaks into here and then it freezes and then it leaks into my refrigerator. But I have 0 ice. So luckily all of this stuff is cold. So I'm just gonna make a small little coffee with no ice, but just put it in here. So let's make this. I'm interested to see how I like this. I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of this, so 2 servings. 1 serving of the almond milk and 1 serving of coffee. It's gonna be 4 grams of carbs and 65 calories. I did get heavy whipping cream for the days that I wanna use this, and then maybe just use one of my syrups. So let's see how this is. I'll try it with just the creamer and then I'll add some syrup if I need to. I like to weigh everything out so that I'm not wrong on anything. So we're gonna do 1 serving of the coffee, which is 12 fluid ounces. Do we need 12 fluid ounces though? Oh yeah, we definitely don't need a whole serving. So we're gonna do 6. And do half a serving for probably less calories and less carbs. I don't know, should we do a full one? Is this gonna be too big for me? That's a lot of coffee, right? That's 12. And then I zero this out, and then I use 15 milliliters per 1 serving of this. So I change this to milliliters, zero it out, and I'll do 2 servings of this. Or maybe I only need 1. That's 13. That's 15. Let's try it with 1 and then put this in, and then we'll put another in if we need it. Very sad I don't have ice. I hope my ice machine works here in a second. Okay, 1 cup is 240 milliliters. I think I need a bigger cup. Okay, we're gonna zero this out and we're going to do 1 cup of this, which is 240 milliliters. Again, I do not need all this. Okay, we did 95. So we're redoing this in our tracker. Okay, so we are putting this in there, and because it's not super sweet, so we're just gonna put a little of this there. And I did down the calories of this. So it's 37 calories and only 3.4 carbs now, because I didn't realize I wouldn't need as much as I thought I would. Yum. This salted caramel is so good. It tastes really good with this French vanilla. This is just like a milk, like nut pod. I get it. It's a creamer, but it's not super thick. So underestimated this situation because I never tried it, but this tastes good together. Nice and caramel nutty. But anyways, 37 calories. I'm gonna add ice whenever my ice maker makes it, if it does. And only 3.4 carbs. Okay, so for this week's schedule of food, I was thinking for the low carb days, obviously high carb days, I can figure that out. Moderate carb days, we're good. But for low carb days is where I really needed help with like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What should I do? So I kind of planned out this week to do egg muffins in the morning if I want them. I'm not a super big breakfast person, so whatever morning that I'm actually hungry, I'll make those egg muffins, and I'll make like 6 or 8 of them so I can have them for a couple days. So 2 of them are 119 calories with 2 grams of carbs, which is awesome. It just has some eggs, salt, pepper. You could put bacon or ham in them, reduced fat cheese, red or orange peppers, scallions, and then you just cook them up in the oven, which I've made them on here before. So I figured I could make those. And then for lunches, I was thinking I have a lot of chicken. I can make buffalo chicken salads. I can make BLT salads with chicken if I wanted. I have stuff for BLTs and stuff for buffalo chicken salad, and I have ground beef, so I could always make like a hamburger salad, you know? So I thought that'd be really good for lunches. And I also just have like, I could just do deli meat rolled up with cheese and stuff, because lunch I'm not always super hungry. It just depends. I do have like carrots and celery also. So for like the buffalo chicken, I could always make buffalo chicken dip and then just dip in celery instead of like chips and stuff. And then for dinners, I was gonna do, there's this skinny chicken parm recipe in here. And then there's a zucchini lasagna recipe that you guys have seen me make, and it took me forever. I figured what I can do instead of like the skinny lasagna is make individual portion sizes where I just take my marinara, take some zucchini, chop it up, saute it, add ricotta cheese in there, add my cheeses, add my meat and stuff, and just make like individual servings per night of when I want to eat it, you know? So that's what I think I'm going to do. And then for snacks, as you saw in my grocery haul, I did buy some nuts and stuff. So I have like some nuts, some almonds and stuff that I can eat, some veggies. I do have Carb Smart desserts that I can eat. I got those ice cream sandwiches, as you guys saw. I have eaten one since, and oh my gosh, you guys, they are so good. They're 350 calories, and they taste like they're 350 calories. Like, very peanut buttery. So I can eat one of those for a big dessert at night, or I can eat half of one, or like one of my ice cream sticks that you guys saw that I got. So yeah, I feel like it's not going to be that hard. I think the problem for me is going to be the crunch that I usually need with like my salads and stuff. Like, I always like to have like some crackers or, you know, some like chips with my meat and stuff like that. So that's going to be hardest part for me. But I feel like if I'm doing like 1 or 2 low carb days in a row, and then I'm doing my moderate and high, it's not going to be so hard for me to not do that for 2 days, you know? So yeah, today is Saturday when I'm filming this. I decided to do a low carb day today because it's just nasty out. I'm not going out, and then tomorrow I might like be out at the pool and eat or have a drink or something. So I decided, okay, I'll make today a low carb day. So that's what's kind of cool, is like I could just make my low carb days the convenient days for me. I'm trying to do like 2 or 3 low carb days a week. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I have a couple pieces of ice now. Woo. I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna vacuum my living room and kitchen, like wipe down all my countertops, then vacuum the floors in here and over there so that it feels clean in here. And then I probably will do the upstairs as well. And then I'll put something together for lunch because it's 12:30. I didn't eat breakfast. I haven't worked out. I was gonna go for a really long walk. It's pouring rain, so so what to do? So we'll figure that out. She is looking good. I need to fluff my little pillows there, but everything is looking clean and pretty. I think I want to go ahead and go upstairs now before I make lunch and vacuum really quick. I need to bring some of that stuff upstairs in the vacuum to vacuum, and then I'll be done. I also need to take those downstairs. Dang it. All right, we vacuumed up the YouTube room. If you've never been, like, seen my apartment, this is my YouTube room. It's like my guest bedroom. And then we vacuumed up my room. So my bathroom is nice and clean. This is what I put. This is like for our car, and I put this on here when I'm recording with you guys in here. But yeah, so cleaned up my bathroom. Vacuumed the floor. These are all clean clothes I need to put away. I just have like my throw sheet, like my loose sheet on here, and then this quilt blanket. This is like a Casablanca or whatever that brand is. Little knit blanket that I'm using for the summertime because it's just too hot to have my other blanket, so I put that away. So this is all clean. And then I finally set up my little... This is this charger I found on Amazon. I found it through this girl, Sydney. This charges your phone right here, your AirPods, and your watch all at the same time. It's amazing. And so this is what I've been using every night. I just set my phone up on here. You have to take the cover off of it, and then it just, everything charges at once. It's amazing. It's wonderful. So did that. That's my next adventure after I eat, but I am starving. So we need to go downstairs and get some food. I'm going to bring my trilogy downstairs and put it in my TV stand because I finished it. And yeah, oh, there's little Oliver. And then all down here is nice and clean. Oh, there's all the plastic that I put on my couch because Ollie pees on my couch sporadically. So now I don't take any chances. Be it the fall. Okay, for lunch, we are doing a cheeseburger bowl. I am so tired, oh my gosh, from all this cleaning. So I have 93.7 lean ground beef that I'm gonna cook up. I'm gonna use this sharp cheddar Sargento cheese. And then I have avocado, tomato, a little bit of pickles, my lettuce, all of that. So I'm gonna make sure, weigh everything out, make sure I got the carbs right, but either way, a lot lower carb than usual. I'm not getting crazy with the carbs, you guys. If I'm hoping to be around 50 on low carb days, but if I'm at 70, I don't really care as long as it's a lot lower than usual, which for me, I usually eat double or more than double that in carbs a day. So I'm gonna throw this together and I'll let you guys know how many carbs and the calories once it's done. But let me get this all chopped up and stuff. Got the meat cooking up. I added just some garlic powder, onion powder, a tiny bit of Montreal steak seasoning. I just love the taste of this. And then, oh my gosh, my avocado is looking a little wild, but I have my big avocados out. I did rinse my lettuce, so I have that over here, and I will put it together shortly. All right, we have about 100 grams of lettuce, which is about 2 carbs. I'm gonna add some of my meat on here, and we'll just see how much I want. Okay, I did 4 ounces of meat, 60 grams of avocado. This just went up, but 60 grams of avocado. And then I think I'm gonna do just 1 serving, 1/4 a cup, 28 grams of the cheese. All right, there it is, 444 calories, and I'm at 16 carbs for the day. I'm also gonna drink one of my sparkling ice waters. I added another 1/2 ounce of meat on here. So this is 470 calories now instead of 444. So just kidding, I had 19 grams of carbs so far today because for some reason my coffee got put into yesterday instead of today. So 19 grams of carbs. I'm having this as my dessert. It is 12 grams of protein, which is great, only 80 calories, and then it's 9 grams of carbs. I'm gonna have 2 of these rolls, 0 grams of carbs. They're just some cheese and some salami. So good. Love these. Okay, I'll tell you at the end what all I decide to put in this, but I'm using the rest of the meat, the 5.4 ounces, and then I'm gonna use this Rayo's homemade marinara sauce with some Parmesan cheese, either that sprinkled cheese or this one. Obviously cheese is 0 grams of carbs, so we'll just see what I end up wanting to use. This Rayo's is only 5 grams of carbs for a 1/2 a cup, which is good. And then I'm gonna just saute up some onion, a little bit of spinach, and 1 zucchini for like my veggies. So I'm gonna saute that up first in here with a little garlic, add the Rayo's homemade sauce, put my meat in there just to heat it all up, and then just eat that as my meal, and then add some cheese on the top. Cooking this up, gonna add a little garlic after this cooks for a little bit, and then I'll just add my spinach and my marinara. I was gonna put a piece of toast, like that keto toast I bought, heat that up and put some like garlic powder and stuff on it, but I have 390 calories left for the day, and I'm at like 43 carbs, I think, after this. And what I really want for dessert is that ice cream bar, which is 350 calories, but it's only 5 grams of carbs, which will put me perfectly at like 48 carbs for the day. Perfect, and I really want that. So we are just going to eat this and cook that up, and that's gonna be that. So let me just add a little bit of spinach in here, adding that, and then we'll finally add a little garlic and then heat up our sauce. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix it up. We might go a little bit over on our calories because, okay, I'm mixing this up with the marinara. But I might use a little more Parmesan cheese. I tracked 2 portions of Parm, but I might use a little more. I might also use just a little more marinara. So we ended up with 175 grams of marinara. So we'll put that in the tracker. It is so loud. Look how good it looks. Yum, I have my Coke Zero. So dinner was 527 calories, and then I'm at 43.7 grams of carbs for the day. So this is gonna be dinner, and then like I said, I have a ice cream sandwich for dessert, which I'll show you when I eat it, but I knew I would want more cheese. So I have about this much left. Look at this guy. And I'm just gonna wait and see if I can eat it or not. I'm feeling kind of full, but I forgot what this feeling feels like. Like when you don't eat carbs and your body's so used to it, you feel like, at least me, I feel kind of sick, like kind of queasy in my stomach. I never feel super satiated, and I feel kind of just off. So it's just really weird. But I still have some of this left. Like there's a lot of meat here, and I might just save it and put it in the microwave, just leave it there until maybe a little later. It is only about 6 o'clock, so I could eat a little more in like an hour, eat this, and then have my dessert or something. But I'm just feeling like queasy. I don't know. I know that has happened to me before when I didn't eat carbs too. And this was the one major downside for me. Like, yeah, I get a little tired, but like, I don't care. Story of my life. Yeah. But it's that queasy, like unsatiated feeling that I dislike the most. So anywho, just wanted to keep you updated on that. It's like, this is why I feel like low carb would never be sustainable for me, because I just don't enjoy it. It's not like it's bad or it's super hard. It's just that I don't like it very much. But I'm trying to get in a better mindset about it, because as I find more recipes, more things that I like and enjoy, and more ways to cook things that make it feel like I'm not eating low carb, I'm sure it'll be helpful. But it's just that stomach feeling that I hate the most, where you feel like icky in your tummy. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Also, yes, I wear this tank top. I have like 5 of them. I wear them every day, if you were wondering. But drinking my Coke Zero. I bought a dip kit, which is where the pink is on these. My blue ones are the luminary gel that I usually get in my manicure. I bought a dip kit because I bought my car. I was like, you know what? I need to start saving, get my savings back up. And nails are something that I don't have to get done every 2 weeks. I just love getting my nails done. And so I thought, you know what? I could always just try to do my own dip kit. This dip kit was like $30. I'm like, I could try to do my own dip for a couple months, you know what I mean? And just save money because it does cost me like $50 to get them done plus tip, and like she's my friend, so it's like $75 per time I get my nails done. I love my nails getting done by her, and I love the way they look, and I love everything. But I was like, you know what? Like, I didn't do half bad on these pink dip ones. Like, yeah, they're not perfect, but I could get better. And I bought this kit that has tons of different colors. I'll have to show you guys really quick. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you guys. Show you real quick. But tons of different neutrals. So there's like light pink, light like mauve-y, purple color. This one's really pretty. It has like sparkles in it, kind of goldish-y, I don't know, mauve-y. White, light pink, light blue, light silver, you know, everything that you could ask for if you like neutrals. It also came with like a cool little like nail kit, nail thingy, and then a brush and all the like liquid things that I need. So just thought I'd try doing that for a little while. I didn't tell my nail girl yet, but I'm gonna have to like let her know like, hey, I'm taking a little break for a little bit. I love my nail girl too. Like, she grew up with me in high school and stuff. I love her too, but it's like, I just hate sitting somewhere for like an hour and a half to get your nails done. You just feel like you're wasting time. Even though we always have like a good visit, it's fun. It's like, I love the way she does them. She doesn't hurt me. I feel so comfortable with her. It has nothing to do with that. You know, it's so hard for me to sit and have my nails done where I can't use my hands and do work or do whatever. So anyhow, neither here nor there. I'm debating going out for a walk. It finally looks a little nicer out. I don't know if it's like super muggy or not. So I might sit and like watch the rest of this YouTube video and then get some different clothes on and maybe go out for a walk. And then when I get back, I need to color my roots because I have gray all up in here. This is all gray hair, as you can see. And so I need to do my roots. So maybe I'll do that tonight. And then have my dessert and go to bed. So I'm out walking. I'm gonna walk for like a half hour or an hour, depending what I feel. I'm actually gonna listen to a podcast. If you're around my age, I'm 33. It's going back to Laguna with Kristen Cavallari and Stephen Coletti. And that was like a huge show, you know, when we were younger, and they're doing it together, like a podcast, going back through each episode and all that. I actually own all the Laguna Beach seasons, so I'm gonna watch them back at the same time. I remember some really messed up stuff that like nowadays would not fly. So I'm interested to see how they feel about stuff now. But I think it's fun, and like, you know, we grew up with those people on that TV show, so I'm gonna listen to their first episode. I listened to their intro episode. Now I'm gonna listen to like the actual first episode that they watched. And yeah, I'm just gonna walk for a little bit, and then we get to go back home, dye my roots, take a shower, and have my ice cream sandwich. All right, 2 miles. Now we're back. 7:41. Okay, now we're gonna color my roots. So, just grabbing my developer and my hair color, which I use Color Brilliance 4N, and it's permanent, and then 20 volume developer because you have to use 20 volume in order to get gray hairs. And I need to put a ton of towels down. I put all my crappy towels down on my sink and then on the floor because everything in this apartment's fake, you know? So if it gets on the sink, I have to bleach it out. If it gets on the floor, I have to bleach it out. Like, it's a whole thing. So we're just going to try to cover as much as we can here. Whoop. So we can have it not as dirty, and then put some on the ground too, so that if I flick anywhere, if I get it on the walls, I don't really care. But I don't care if I get it on the walls. I just care if I get it, obviously, anywhere else. So, all right. I'll show you guys once it's done. So here's all the grays. You can see I get a ton of grays like on the sides of my head, all through here, and then I get them all through here. So that's why I color my roots, but I'll see you after. All right, it's finally time. Okay, we're doing 54 grams of strawberries, then one of these sandwiches. And that's gonna be our final dessert. Looks so good. I ended my calories at like 1680 or something around there. I'll put it up on the screen. I didn't put in my walking burned calories. And then my total carbs were 59.8, but my fiber was 14.7. It doesn't deduct it on your Lose It app. So technically if I did net carbs, it'd be 45.1. But either way, under 60 for the full amount of carbs. Everything is really great here. So did really good on the carbs today. This is dessert, and that's gonna end my night. Yeah, so I ended my night at 1683 when it's usually 1623, which I consider a win. Again, you guys, this is like my first couple times doing this in a very long time. Don't come at me, you know. I decided I wanted to talk a little bit more. So for me, the carb cycling isn't a forever thing, you know? It's just something to do maybe for a couple weeks, maybe for a couple months, something to see if it does work to rev up my metabolism. I think I'm gonna do 2 days a week of low carb and not back to back because I already want my carbs for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna start off just doing low carb 2 days a week. The other days I'm just gonna track, but I think I'm just gonna really truly track all week no matter what. Obviously I wanna hit my calories, but just do low carb 2 days a week. And then the other 5 days of a week, I'll probably have like a higher carb day, like Friday, Saturday will be my high carb day because naturally they just will be higher carb. And then the other days just try to do like lower carb for breakfast and lunch or yada yada. And then for dinner, have some more carbs or, you know. But either way, I think my true ultimate starting off goal is to just make sure I do 2 low carb days a week and really track and make sure that I'm tracking all week and get those 2 low carb days in. Some people only do low days and then regular days. Some people do, like I said, moderate days, high days, low days. After today, I was thinking, you know, it might be a little too difficult for me from the start to do moderate, high, and low. It's like maybe I should just start with 2 low days a week. So I'm going to start off doing that, focusing on that, and then just tracking the rest of the week. And what always usually does happen in general when I looked over my carbs through tracking calories the last couple weeks, no matter what, I usually have higher carb days a couple days a week anyways, because I have a big like pasta dish, or I go out to eat, or you know what I mean? I go get sushi, stuff like that. So it kind of happens naturally for me to have 2 higher carb days where I stay within my calorie range, but they're just my higher days. And then the other days of the week are more just like regular carb like days. So I think it'll end up panning out the way that I wanted it to originally, but I don't want to put that pressure on myself. So I'm just going to do 2 low carb days a week. The other 5 days, just eat within a calorie deficit like I do on my low carb days as well, and just stick with that plan and just see how it goes. And I just want to see if it does change or affect my weight loss at all. I also wanted to clue you guys in. So last week I went rogue. I went to that birthday party on Saturday with my friends. We went on the party bus, we drank. That night I had pizza. The next day I had leftover pizza for the day. I ate whatever that day because I was hungover on Sunday, which is why I hate drinking a lot because I fall off the wagon hardcore. And then Monday I ate within my calories, but I ate like crap. Like I only ate once that day, and I had a big Arby's turkey bacon sandwich and a bunch of curly fries and a Jamocha shake. And like, that was all my calories in that one meal. And then Tuesday I overate. I got crumble cookie. So last week I feel like for 5 straight days, I just kind of went rogue, which that's totally fine. It happens. And I haven't done that in a very long time. So my body may have needed it. I have not weighed myself since because I just don't want to like upset myself. So I'm waiting until after, like today's Saturday. I'll probably wait until this coming Friday to weigh myself. I think if I stick with this for at least, a couple weeks, I'll be able to kind of tell if something's going on a little bit more. But we'll see. And I might do low carb days. Whenever I feel like filming is what days you'll see. They may not be low carb all the time. So because 5 out of the 7 days are going to be regular eating, I may not always record a low carb day, you know? So I hope you guys are just here for the content because I have no idea what it's going to be. It's probably just going to be a lot of calorie counting and not always low carb. So anywho, I'm by no means a pro at this. So don't ask me questions about like, well, what should I do this? Well, how should I do that? Guys, I don't know. Okay. For low carb and all that stuff, I'm new to this. I did this back in the day, like 3.5 years ago. But even then, like my personal trainer basically gave me a meal plan, told me what to eat, told me what to do. So I'm like running with this. Okay. So look up, do your own research, get online. There are tons of YouTubers I'm finding with like low carb and stuff like that. The benefits, all that stuff. Like I knew the general benefits, but just even more. So, you know, just don't depend on me for your information for that. I'm new to it too. This is like me starting Weight Watchers for the first time. I feel like it just letting you know, I don't know. If you don't know, I probably don't know. If I don't say it in here, it's because I don't know. But anyhow, back to what I was saying before. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't because it really helps support my channel. I post every Monday and Thursday. If you didn't know, I'm just doing carb cycling right now. I don't know if I'll do this forever. I don't know if I'll only do it for a couple weeks. I may do more of like moderate every day and then a couple low carb days. I have no idea, but just seeing how it works. Anywho, I hope you have a good night and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.